Alright, and we're back to take on Kandori. Ooh, pretty blossoms. Kandori! Oh, nigasa ne. The Kandori, you can't run away. Kakugo shiagare. You know, prepare yourself. Shitsukoi! Papa no jama wa sasenai yo. So it's like, you know, I'm not gonna let you get in the way of daddy. Yamero, Aki. Sagatte inasai. Stop, Aki, please, you know, stop it. You know, please, you know, leave the room. Demo, Papa! But Dad... 別の部屋で待っていなさい。別の部屋。別の部屋で待っていなさい。すぐに私も行く。Like, please wait in the other room. I'll be with you soon. はい。人の苦しめるのやめて。Please stop making people suffer. みんなを元に戻してよ。Return everybody back to normal. Hmm. これ以上のことは、天女もどうも良いのだ。ずるな。これ以上のことは、天女よ。どうでも良いだな。So he's kind of like just pretty apathetic about this whole situation. Why? 年は変でさ。So it's like, why? It seems, you know, you just, something about you seems weird or different. 君たちは何のために生きている? So like, you guys, why are you living? For what reason? なんだと? It's like, this shit again? Because this is, you know, this shit is what he's been asked, like, constantly, like, from, you know, Mai, the little girl in white, you know, asking us the same question. Kandori seems to be, you know, damn grown adult who's trying to accomplish all his goals and is now asking us this damn question again. I mean, they are in high school, and this is a big part of when they are having to start deciding that. 人は目標を持たず生きているではない。So basically, people who don't really have a goal of sorts, there's no like real strength to that. There's no like 誰しも必ず何かを得る。それがどんな人なの？だからこそ誰しも必ず何かを集めている。Basically, それがどんなことでもな。だからこそ必死に生きていける。Basically, it's a little bit Schopenhauer, I guess. Schopenhauer has this concept called the Wheel of Ixion in the sense that, like, man is driven by desires, and we just kind of go from one to the next in a constant spinning fashion. But we never actually kind of necessarily go anywhere with it. We just have to keep on hopping from one to another, because like if we ever reach one fully, you know, are you actually ever satisfied? So you just keep going to the next one. I'm kind of being more long-winded here for what but I think that's what he's kind of trying to hint at here. However, すべてまたら進めればいい。So. Okay. So like, you know, the goals are what keep people moving forward, and without that, you just have no real will to carry on. I mean, you know, Sisyphus had the idea that like once it rolls down again, you know, he still has the interest in putting it up there. He doesn't give up. You know, his hell could just stop if he just doesn't want to do it anymore. That's the weird thing with Sisyphus. It is a self-compulsion thing. In this case, Kandori got the boulder up the hill and it stayed. And, you know, or at least that's what he's kind of saying that he's accomplished here. And that he's accomplished, you know, if you've gotten everything, what are you supposed to do next? それは望みを叶え続け、高み上がった先にあるのには、はい、そうだった。But it's like, yeah, so like essentially, if, you know, just continuing on to, you know, grant his own desires, you know, is there, you know, is there anything beyond that? There isn't to him. He just, you know, just being given everything you wanted doesn't mean anything to him. So essentially, you know, the idea, he kind of wants he wants to keep dreaming, but he doesn't, you know, he's not able to. But it's kind of a weird kind of, 私はくだらない世界を破壊するために in order to destroy this horrible world, 見つけた。私もうどうでもいい。今私には何もない。So basically, he seems to believe that he has, you know, become a god, and therefore, like, now he's bored with it. He doesn't really have any ideas of what he really wanted to accomplish with it. He just wanted to become, you know, powerful. He didn't have, like, any specific idea behind it other than just the end goal. Yeah, he's saying like, oh, is this the? It's like he's doing this whole heavy is the head that wears the crown bullshit with godhood. If that's like the best way I can kind of describe it at this point. 少年、君をここまで来させても、それを叶うためだ。So basically, boy, I allowed you to get this far for the purpose of asking you this. 君らは何のために来てる? So, like, why are you alive? だが、てめえはいいとしてんなことも帰んないか。Like, dumbass, you're fucking how old and you haven't figured that shit out yet? その時をバシッとために決まってるんだよ。Basically, it's, you know, just you know, living in the moment, essentially. てめえは脳裏は泣いたんだよ。そうべ、もっとポジティブなノリをいけや。It's like, yeah, Mark is a little bit kind of like, oh, you're crying like a little baby, and it's like, oh, so sorry. You should have a much more positive, you know. He's looking at everything all wrong. 大切な人を守るため in order to protect, you know, the people who are important to me. ここにいるのは心の見せれる私の my friends. So like they are actually really are my friends. Like the people here are the ones who can forgive or who are able to understand my heart. あと大切なもの and you know, you're obviously, if something's important to you, you're obviously not going to let go of it. Like, that's obvious. そうね、君の答えを聞いていない。Boy, I haven't heard your answer. その答えを探すため. So basically the same thing I said to Mai, I could say, なんだろう? It's like, I wonder what it is. And it's like, you know, and it's again, the existential question. One of the answers, I would say, I guess, the Descartesian answer is, you know, you live in order to find the reason of your own existence. So, そうだよ。何のために生きているか. Like, that's right. Whatever it is that you choose to live for, you know, and even if you don't, そんなのずっとわかんないかもしれない. You know, and you might not always, you know exactly, but I believe in myself. But however, you know, so it's like the idea is like, yeah, you might be deluded at some point and that dream might fall apart, but I still believe in myself. 話のは生き物. It's like, you know, living is difficult. You know, it's... Kandori, もうやめろ。そうが過ぎたつがりが見ていつらい。So, okay, this is when Nanjou. Okay, this is like my favorite point that Nanjou does in the entire game is when he kind of he just says, hey, you know what? This whole moment we're all gonna do this like speech like under his pretenses, and he's like, you know what? No, wait, stop this, Kandori. You know, it's been a really long time, and I've had to hold back. But looking at you, just like it's painful. Like, wait, what? Nani? What? Everyone turned to look at him. 気づいているのはずだ。ちとよし。よし、たどり着いた場所が神の座などではないこと。Like, you must realize that you're just, you know, using people in this kind of place that the seat of God, you know, this position of God is not really 自分では何もしてはないこと. Okay, so even though like you yourself have done nothing special, you've just merely used a whole bunch of people around you in order to do this like so-called God position. It's like, you know, he's kind of doing a bit of a takedown on capitalists who think, you know, just because they're at the top of the thing, it's like, I did this, I made all of this, I'm, you know, God. You know, he's kind of puncturing that idea here. Kisama, you bastard. お前らは苦しんでるなんだ。そんな生き方しかできなかった自分に希望しているんだ。へへ。に希望しているんだ。苦しんで。お前は苦しんでいるんだ。You've been suffering. そんな生き方しかできなかった自分に。So, you had hopes on こんな生き方しかできなかった that life wasn't okay. Kind of resigned to himself that like life is only, you know, just suffering. It's something that he had decided for himself. 望むのは彼女との同時 You know, that desire to erase humanity was the same with hers. 自分の将来に 対する不安からだ。対する不安。So basically, your own anxieties about your future. So basically, okay, so, you know, your desire to destroy humanity is only out of your own selfish anxiety about your own future. And so he wants to doom everybody else in order to make it so that way, well, it couldn't be helped. So that way, it would justify his own existence. That's kind of like Kandori's way of thinking here, and they're kind of pointing it out. Damare, shut up. Kawaritai, kawarenai. Yeshete shimaitai. I want to change. I can't change. I want to erase everything. 一人の方も人数全体でなると思ったのか? Yeah, so I kind of thought like if he ended it all with humanity, you know, that would work. You know, he would somehow succeed. たった前でコンプレックス。So it's like, why don't you just kind of like stop with this whole complex that you have? What's the word for it? It's like a god complex, but it's like he's putting up like a powerful front. 貴様は一番自分の言ってるのはずだ。You yourself must have realized the thing that's, you know, that yourself. 神に対する許すはね。You know, what's the word for it? When you defy God, it's sacrilege? Blasphemy against God? Yes, it might be blasphemy against God. You can't let that. And you know, punishment shit. It's really, he just suddenly turns back the God shit right back after whining. やっとその気になったかい。So this is, you know, how it was. 倒せるか。私を大切なものと柄を。Are you gonna defeat me? Can you protect the people you want to protect? Yes, we can do it. ならば、これをさ、紙の前に。So basically, you know, what's the word for it when you plead yourself in front of God? You know, because he, again, imagines himself as being on the throne of God. Die peacefully. Have you prepared yourself for that? うるせえ。そりゃこっちのセリフだ。Shut up. That's our line. Nanjou-kun は言ったことが本当なら If what Nanjou said is true, まだ間に合うよ。バカなことをやめて街をせっかり元に戻して You know, there's still time. You know, all this, you can stop all this stupid crap you've been doing and turn the town back to normal. I mean, yeah, he's lost it still. この愚かしさ, that foolishness, is a grand sin in his eyes. Okay, so he's basically saying, nah, I don't have to listen to you. You're bugs, but dress it up in more godly speak. You know, he's having a childish tantrum, but making it sound like he's self-important. And Ellie's just like, shut up. 自分の言葉では語れない男には人を送ったよ。So basically, she's like, you know, you are basically not qualified to do what's the word for it? To condemn other people. You know, because you're a man whose own words, you know, can't be trusted. So, Kandori, 俺たち、これが望みならな。So basically, we're gonna give you that destruction that you've always wanted for yourself. So, you know. I think in this one I can just hit him with guns. Or wait. I'm gonna just do Gorilla. Let's just do that. Just Grydyne. We'll lower his ability to hit us. Let's see how Nuclear does against him. And then let's see how let's actually just raise our physical. Tarakaha. If I recall correctly, he has another form and it's like super weak to bullets, or it's like you can just shoot it to death. I thought, why not? But again, that's just going by memory. But his persona is Nyarlathotep, the Crawling Chaos. Oh, not good for Ellie. She is weak to darkness. Okay, strong to nuclear. Okay, good. That's not a... The Arahan. And we'll do... Theodine? Let's see. I don't think those elements do very much on him. Let's do Baikolhado. Okay. Oh, Garu worked on him at least. Oof. Oof. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, he has Destika. Probably gonna use it on Ellie. Oh, he's gonna try to use it on me. Did not think, see if light works against him very well. Nope, does not. Or it just missed. Okay, Zio, not Frey.
UK.
Nuclear does not work on it. And everyone's healed. Okay, let's do this again. That was very effective. Patra, Mahagraj, Hidi, Ayumuchi, Arusanga, Mediarama, Dana, Yarahan toka, Grydyne しかない。Try gunning. I did Tarakaha, let's see. this one does a good amount of damage. Bam. Bam. Ishitarukaha. Immortal Darkness. Nanjou did it. Good. Mitomen zo. Ore wa shito wo fueta da yo. So basically, you know, I will not admit it. I can't. I'm supposed to be a better than everybody. Ore wa dareda? Who am I? Ore wa Kandori. Takahisa. Shito. Koda. Who am I? I'm Kandori Takahisa. I'm a man above others, the Ubermensch, essentially. Nanda. Nanika ga ore no naka ni haitteru kuru. So what's going on? Something inside of me. Nyaruto Hotep no koe. So his persona. So basically, a man who's been lost from the foolish man who has strayed from the path. So basically, I will grant you the power to, manifest your desires. Yeah, yamero! So now he actually he doesn't want it, but now it's happening to him. And he becomes... Nani? What? Koitsu. What the hell is this? Persona ni. So like he has been taken over, his heart and mind has essentially been, his body and mind has been taken over by his persona. So the persona that he was wearing in front of everybody was that of a god. It was a delusional mask that he was trying to, pretend. And so that has overtaken him. He has become lost in the delusion that he himself has created to try to, make himself above everybody. So, wari wa Kandori, God Kando Nari. So he's God Kandori. Majin, God Kandori. So level 76. Yeah, we're not gonna... Looks like we have no choice. But I'm gonna keep doing that. Kind of curious if that will actually still have some kind of effect. I'm just gonna lower that. I am going to... No wait, I need him to cure everybody. I'm gonna sort him. You are going to Tarukaha everybody. Oh no. Okay, uses Zio, so I probably shouldn't. Yada yada.
ペルソナ
That is still doing pretty good. Let's do... I'm gonna make that work. Let's actually see if nuclear does any this time. Yeah. Tarkaja. And after I run out of SP, I'll just switch to guns.
Persona
ペルソナ
Alright, no one got shocked. That's good. Aha, okay. Gun time. Let's see how this goes. Bum, bum, bum.
Persona
Look at that, Nanjou, full cures, 9 SP. So nice. I figured, now that he has fashioned himself God, he's weak to dark attacks. Okay. That's perfectly fine. I can just try to level you up this way. Anyone need healing this round? No. So I am going to gun. Your gun sucks, so you're just gonna keep trying to nuclear him. Really? Just do Zeodyne, whatever. I mean, Machine Pun did pretty good. Pretty nasty hit. This case, I am gonna have... That is so fitting. Ellie, you came back and just fucking undid him with a dark move from a real angel. How fitting! Oh, poetic. Nebo Mubo no comment. So, a faceless mask. I guess it's just like, okay. Well, everybody except Mark leveled up. Mark, god damn it. I get 6 points? Jesus, everybody leveled up twice except Mark? God damn it, Mark. Like I have been neglecting my actual vitality. Kandori is now dead. Or dying. この私が言われるのはな for you know, can't imagine he's still, you know, I think sadly himself to have been defeated. 君の言う通りだよ、Nanjou君. It's just as you said, Nanjou. 私はこんな生き方しかできなかった. You know, I had no other way but to live like this. と言って欲しかったから And because I wanted to be able to say that, 君たちを And he still believes to the end that maybe, you know, like he called us there to end him. Good feeling. Where's the real Sonomura? 2つの世界の謎も OK か。かな。The mystery. So you basically you figured out the mystery of the two worlds. どういうこと、Nanjou君? What do you mean, Nanjou君? 君が言ったの世界もある人物の想像のもので建物でしかないということだよ、Sonomura Maki君。That you and your world and all the people are just, images that were created. That's what he means, Sonomura Maki. Nani itteru no? どういうこと? Like, wait, what do you mean? 君はおそらく俺たちが知っている園村真希の理想とする姿なんだろう。You are unfortunately like, the Maki that we know's ideal self of sorts. そして君が住むあの街が園村真希の心の中の世界。そうだな、カンドリ。And so that the world that and the town that Maki, that this Maki lives in is the one that's inside the real Maki Sonomura's heart. Is that what it is, Kandori? この通りだ。君だけではない。舞も秋も園村の末期の心の中のシャドウ。So it's like exactly that. And it's not just you. There's Mai, Aki, and the shadow that exists within her heart. 彼女の分子に過ぎとなろう。Herself. So そんなバカなこと。So she can't believe it. Maki, Mai, Aki. 単純な言葉並べ答えだ。So it's like, it's a really simple, it's like, he's pointing out, like, it's not hard. Like, Mai, Aki, it's like a really simple, like, anagram of sorts. きっと、その村、自分だけの楽園の心の中で想像していたに違いない。I'm sure that Sonomura 自分だけの楽園 so like your own personal paradise that has been kind of like imagined and constructed inside someone's mind. 入院するなど前 and that's why the town. So basically, the town looks like it does before she was hospitalized. Because that's as much of the world as she kind of remembers it and is able to construct inside of her imagination. Because remember, at the convenience stores, all of the dates, the magazines are from a year back. バカな。じゃあ、yeah. So it's like, what do you like? That's dumb. Like, so like, what's with the police station and the hospital then? 楽園には必要ないからだ. It's like because a paradise doesn't need those things. It's like, if everything is peaceful, it's like you don't have to have them. Like that's it. 誰でもそう考えるだろう. It's like, so, anyone would think of that. カニシとナイトが呼ばれたもの。その村の無意識の野望に違いない. So, like, and it was, Sonomura's unconscious desires that called Kanishi and Naito. 友人だけは本物が欲しかった。Okay, 作るのということ。So basically, a made up guy and best friend. She wanted the real thing, perhaps. デーバシステムの補助実験にしたのは今から1ヶ月前だ。So like one of the test activations of the Deva system successfully was 1 month ago. しかしそれ前から彼女とシステムはリンクした。However, so, even before that, she was somehow connected to the system. おそらく、彼女とシステムのことが性的にシンクロしたに違いない。Like, she was somehow, like, just psychically linked to it, in synchronization in one way or another. And with the Davis system's ability to create and manipulate matter within a space, kind of like a created space, so it ended up connecting with her, this girl that happened to be in the hospital, and possibly might have been exacerbating, way back when, when she got hospitalized and all this other stuff. Might have been a big thing about that. So it created, the paradise in this girl's heart. そして貴様は楽園のない。So you entered that paradise. まあいいや。末期はだった。No, it was just a Maki. 彼女の役目は理想のMaki。君は異世界の現実のMaki。So her role was to be the ideal Maki, and then to create a world around her that would fit that. あとは君たちの知っているトレ。So basically, it's around that. It's basically as you're saying, 嘘よ。でたらめだわ。Well, yeah, she's having to learn her own existence is like not real. ならば。本当の自分にあえて見ることだ。彼女はこの城の中にいる。So in that case, maybe you should see your real self. She is located inside the castle. 私は私だよ。そんなのひどすぎるよ。Like I have to be myself. That's, otherwise that's just too awful, You're having to realize that you're not you don't exist, like you're just a figment of someone else's imagination. Your own, kind of. Sonomura. どうや追いかけしましょう。So like, we have to chase after her. Sonomura Maki は本当の自分の心に生きる必要がある。そうしなければ私のSo Sonomura Maki has to understand her own heart. If she doesn't, then she'll follow in my steps. Go. My road is. He was about to try to say, like, that his road sucked. He's actually trying to warn. His final thing was to go, like, my road. Bleh. What a sad, pathetic, I mean, Nakomori Sonomura Sagasaneto. We have to go find her. So we have to. Let's load a different formation. We'll do formation E. Yes. Got it. That's fine. Kandori no Shinigaya wa yarakara da. He seems peaceful in death. So we flat out killed him. Ningen 50年れば ごとくなり。そう書いてある。なんだろう。Yes, T。これはずっと考えていたんだ。言った時はさすがに。So basically, like, this is like all the shit that he was saying there is like the stuff that he's been talking about. So of course this is when it comes out. So I mean, yeah, that's Nanjou's big moment. Is that was just taking apart Kandori for what he was, and also realizing, you know, how all this shit that was coming together, which is pretty impressive. And so he finally he's kind of unreversed his Hierophant in the sense that he's shared it with everybody and made it in a way to understand. Not that doesn't mean that he's you know, a great person now, but he's kind of understood something and kind of put forth what he is. Maki, yeah, she really needs. She feels kind of. I don't want to feel sorry because it's not pitiful, but you know, Maki's been very, you know, lonely and shit's on hard on her. Like, that can't be real. Like, this is just, it's way too sad. So let me just go to our personas. He's on healing duty. Yeah, we got people on. Yeah, everyone's on their right duties for now. So hurrah. And again, this is actually where the game is really nice. Remember that thing I was scared about going into, like falling all the way back? Because that is what... So it looks like he's kind of returned to normal, saying, like, you know, thinking about, like, you know, why are people living, like, that kind of thing is, like, you know, something that's for when you're, you know, kids, you're deciding when you're young. You know, humanity's future shouldn't be, you know, shouldn't be trampled upon. なんだかとんでもなくばっか言ったことを考えてるの気がする。It's like, man, like I had the feeling that I was just thinking some really stupid shit. 何のために生まれてきたのか。You know, to what end are we born, huh? ここにいても仕方がありませんわ。Well, there's nothing to do here, so at least, you know, instead of saying, like, well, there's nothing to be done about them, it's like, well, we have nothing to do here. We have to head off. Let's head off. やっと目が覚めたか。Oh, so they've finally gotten their wits about them again. Yeah. I'm gonna be Maki-less for a while. Perfect.
Persona. Persona.
So there we go, Kandori, a guy that built his so-called godhood on other people's backs by just using them, and then claimed himself to be God, you know, that he didn't actually do anything other than, you know, take other people's, you know, intelligence and abilities. Hubris, that's kind of a good, I think that will be my way of putting it there. He's only going to do single target, so that's good. Take the wheel. Boom. There, Mark gets a level up.
Makase.
Those indicators show that I blocked their movements for those turns. And now I've renewed it. And I got a back attack just by landing there. Which doesn't screw us up as much because there's no Maki in the back to... yeah. So... really, this is just like a minor inconvenience at best. Right. CO I don't use.
Persona.
That front row bound.
Persona.
I'm out a little bit.
Persona.
There we go.
Persona.
Zanma Stone. Not bad either. Now again, everybody's getting good experience, except Mark. God damn it, Mark. Alright. Now we have to continue to where normally the game would end in a bad end here if you did some bad things wrong earlier in the game. But here, I believe I've chosen the right answers. You mean that... Baka! どうしてパパを殺したの? Idiot, why'd you kill Dad? 何をした? Do you realize what you've done? 嘘よ。これは私なんて。This can't be that this is me. みんなを苦しめたのが私だなんて。That the reason everyone was suffering was because of me. 本当の私がよりどころにしてた人を自分で殺しちゃったんだよ。You killed a person who Yori dokoro ni shite. You killed the person who was looking after me, the real me. Mo dare mo watashi tachi o sukutte kurenai. There's now nobody's there to save us. It's over. Maki ga nin. Jesus. Konna koto tte minna Maki da nanda. It's like Maki's 3 people. Jesus. This that that these are all Maki in front of me. Sonomura. Yeah. Konaide. Watashi o minaide. No, don't come, don't look at me. Ochitsuke yo, Sonomura. Calm down, Sonomura. Nanka machigatta tte na. Like, we have some, we must be wrong, right? Chigau, uso yo. Kore watashi wa wakaru no. It's like, it's wrong. You can't be. I'm myself. I would know that. Machi o okashikoto no minna no kurushita mono wa watashi nano. She knows that, trying to say it's someone else's fault, is lying. The reason everybody in the town got weird, and the fact that everybody's, suffering, it's my fault. It's that it just happened to her is more what happened. If this had connected with someone else, it would have created their internal space. Ochitsuite, Maki. Anata wa ryosarete ita dake. Ini suru koto wa nai wa ne. Calm down, Maki. You were actually just being used. Kini suru koto wa there's nothing that you should be worried about, right? Okay? Chigau. No, you're wrong. Onegai. Yasashiku shinaide. Please don't be kind. I know everything. Watashi wa minna. I was deceiving everybody. Kawaii fuku kite machi歩いたり、男の子の話で盛り上がったり、大きな声で笑ったり。Walking around in clothes in the town and talking about boys and laughing. 楽しそうに学校にみんなを学校も待ちなったい。Oh, so it's like, I wanted to, destroy all of the happy people going to school, the school, the town. That's how I felt. Sonomura. どうにかしたくてもどうしようもなく泣いてずっと泣いて No matter what I did, there was nothing I could do, so I cried a lot. この街を自分の So she kind of went inward, recessed away from others and created her a ideal town, within herself. 私どうしようもない女の子. It's like, so I'm this pathetic girl who's not able to live without that. そう何にも今いみんな来ていいんだみんな消えちゃえ So it's like, yeah, like 何にもかも終わり Like, just end it all. She's kind of like, everybody should be erased. If we would just disappear. Sonomura, go yo. Sonomura, come here, okay? 私もうみんなの iranai. You know, そばにいらない. It's like you don't need, you shouldn't have me by your side. お願い、私を心の中に返して。Please return me to her heart. 園村。バカ野郎、どうしてなんだよ。So, God damn it, why is it like this? ぬくもり、戻ろうぜ、その村の心の中へ。ぬくもり、let's go back into her heart. 待て、稲葉。パンダラという愚かな女とを知ってるか？ Wait, Inaba, do you know about the foolish woman known as Pandora? Andato. What the fuck? 神々のばっこのあっけ、記事に現れる名前言った伝説の女だ。So basically, it's a story about a woman who unleashed various disasters upon, the world by opening the box of the gods, essentially. It's a famous story. その村はいわばパンドラだ。町のは彼女が言ったことだ。で、その村はいわばパンドラ。The kind of Pandora of sorts. 町のは彼女のそんな女の助けるよりもレバーシステムの So basically, in that case, the Pandora's box essentially be connected. He's essentially arguing that like we should, instead of like saving someone who herself wants to destroy herself while it's connected to the town, which will destroy the town, we should destroy the Deva system, is what he's suggesting. And Mark is of course very upset about that. あれがぶっかしたらその村はどうなんだよ。It's like, well, if you destroy it, like what's gonna happen to その村？これを見る通り、その村の性はあのシステムで使ってさす。So basically, as you can see, as things are, Sonomura's life is connected to that system. Life support is connected to that system. If you destroy it, Sonomuraは死ぬだろう. So he'll probably die. However, そのシステムがある限り、there's no other 個人的な感情を So basically, he's arguing, take your personal feelings aside out of this. Nanjou is taking a disaster movie view of the situation, and that, the town, like, and all the demons and everything else, and this whole building and everything is, a disaster movie situation in that he's, sacrificed one to save all. And he thinks that this is the rational choice. With the least amount of casualties. So basically, and yeah, you're gonna, eat your own teeth, essentially. Punches him right in the face. Like, fucking asshole, like, even I understand, what the conclusion you came to, but I'm sorry, well, no, そこまで, what's the word for it? I didn't think that you were someone that cold. I mean, of course, you know, what you're saying is probably true. Okay, this is where it gets to more what I remember now. Like, you know, that's like the reasoning that adults might use, but you know, 俺たちを苦しめたのが like, you know, we might have suffered, but その村なら俺たちと町を救おうとしたもの、その村じゃねえか。But isn't that also the same Sonomura that wanted to save our town? 俺はその村の心に信じる。We need to believe inside, you know, in her heart. 必ず期待と手を切るってな。Like, you know, we should. This is like a crisis and opportunity essentially that like we need to put in, you know, we need to intervene. Yes, 一人じゃないってこと、Makiに教えてあげなきゃ。Yes, I want to show Maki that she is not alone. 心を信じるか。山岡も俺の心を信じると言った。So, believe in the heart, huh? Yamaoka also told me to believe in the heart. 感情の生き物。いくら、最後にも、心だ。Okay. It said that, like, you know, humans are you know, beings of feelings. And, you know, no matter how much we reason in the end, you know, it comes down to the matters of the heart. So I'm going with you. たく、理屈をこぐりあって、素直にそうっていいもの。Like, you know, you should have just been more honest from the start. 大人にじゃないのか。So are you sure you're not going to become, like, you know, a delinquent adult? 実際俺は法律上まだ大人の認めてもらえなくてな。Like, you know what? It's like, you know, I'm 17 according to the law, I'm still not an adult. So, you know what? I get to not be an adult about this. I'm not making the adult decision yet. 口の減らねえやつだぜ。Kind of likes the way he put it. I like that too. That's very charming. Nakamori, like, you know, we don't have time for that. Deva system to sonobura no kokoro no. So basically, we need to use the Deva system in order to return to her heart. What's Kagami ni nani kaga? What's going on? Something's going on in the mirror. Oh, there's the Davis system. Oh, nope. Uh-oh. Oh no. Not the Star Trek Next Generation Warp Core. Oh man. Now they're fucked. Boy. あったぞ。どうすんだ。これじゃ戻れな。You know, we can't return like this. きっと。There must be something. どれがない。こんなことがもうちょっとだけで。So basically, there must be a way to get to the town, you know, a way that, you know, Kandori and others did. Mark, カンドリの鏡にお願いすれば、あの町へ来るんじゃない It's like, Mark, if we ask that mirror Kandori used, wouldn't we be able to go? 音声があったか try that. What the hell? Really? So is Sonomura rejecting us? I can't see it as any other way, but くそ、どうすりゃ、こりゃ、Sonomuraの落としたのか。Oh, it's something that Sonomura dropped. こんなもんだっけ残ったって。Only thing that's left. A broken compact. どうした稲葉 What's up, 稲葉Sonomuraのコンパクトだ It's Sonomura's compact 鏡がはまってないな There's no mirror in it Hey Original no Maki もコンパクトを持っているわ So the original Maki also has a compact 鏡のコンパクト No, sorry, 緑のコンパクト So we got a green compact 見せてみろ現実のその村のコンパクトと理想のその村のコンパクトか本物には鏡がはまっているが So the real one has a mirror in it though その村渡せ Hey, let me see that 頼む Please 俺たちをその村の国に戻してくれ Oh, trying to use the thing Not working現実のコンパクトにそんな力などあるはずもないか、せめて。Come on, there's no way a real world compact has that kind of power. 理想のそのもののコンパクトが完全なものならば可能性もあったかもしれんが、if it was the ideal Sonomura's compact and it was actually completed, there would be that possibility, but we have a couple things here, so it's going to be kind of annoying in there for a bit. So I'm going to say, honmono no nezamenai, marude shinde. So it looks like she's dead. I want to see if they let me comment on the bricks. Nope. Okay. There's the teddy bear. I would have fought that if you answer incorrectly, you fight a giant evil teddy bear instead of having her give you the compact. Let's talk to her. Maki, please wake up, please. いろいろな自分がいて、してるの泣きだけじゃないわ。Like, you know, there are many times like where people's selves like, you know, are worried about or like are suffering in them by themselves. It's not just her. みんな私が無茶だと綺麗だと言うけれど、本当はそうじゃないの。You know, it's like everyone says that I'm this, you know, proper and, you know, beautiful and everything, but it's not true. 私はずっと自分を作っていたわ。It's something I completely fabricated myself. 男の子が他の女の話をするとたまらなくなるの。You know, it was being lost in, you know, the words and like the, you know, everyone else's talk. だからいつも作り笑いとっても So basically it's, you know, so she would always, you know, force a smile or she would always like, you know, laugh, you know, insincerely. とっても 嫌の女の子でしょ It's like, you know, it's kind of pathetic, isn't that, you know, terrible girl? でも、わかったの。大切なのは、心の許せるの友達。ここにいるみんなだって。But I understand, you know, what's important is having people who can forgive you, you know, your heart, essentially. You know, and that's what everybody around here is. 私は今好きな人がいるわ。It's like now there's someone I like now. 多分マキと同じ人。It's probably the same person she likes. So please, I want so please wake up. I want to その人のこととかいろいろおしゃべりしましょうね。お願いよ。And let's talk about that guy together, right? Please. And she kind of turns. That's a neat little thing with her sprite doing that. Maki, みんな待ってるんだぜ。一人で苦しむことねえんぞよ。So it's like, you know, you're not suffering. It's like we're all waiting for you, right? You're not suffering alone. Please, you know, call for us. 俺をどこまでだって行くぜ。It's like I'll come for you, you know, wherever you are. そのソノムラの存在は自分の変えたいとの野望の表れだ。So the ideals Maki's existence came to be because of her own wishes to change herself. しかしその理想の心自体が自分の存在を否定してしまった。However, that ideal's self has rejected their real self. Sonomura, 本当に Have you really lost all hope? All hope? かけらでも残っているなら俺たちを呼んでみろ。Even if it's just a fragment that remains, you know, let's use that to call. So I want to look at the mirror real quick. Okay. And then let's look at the thing that's glowing. I know, it's been annoying. There is another compact. A mirror shard. Let's take it. A shattered piece of the mirror. And finally that frickin' sound is over. Doshita, Nikomori. Kandori no Kagami no... Oh, is it a fragment? Of Kandori's mirror? このサイズ、この形、そのものコンパクトに合うぞ、そだ。Like this size and this shape, it looks like it will actually fit into. So miraculously, one fragment of the mirror that shattered was in the right place. So there's like a piece of her that is still wants to be saved, I think. マジか。それで戻れるかもしれないか。渡せ、Nikomori. Please give it to me, Nikomori. See, this is him as the chariot perfectly. He's the one that's taking it from you. He's the one that's just doing it. They aren't all waiting for you to do it. You were the one that found the piece, but they're just gonna go. This game doesn't have the leader complex that the other ones do, and I kind of appreciate that. And I think we're about to probably get another speech from Philemon relatively soon. Oh crap! It's as of recording, it's midnight. Happy birthday to me, haha. Anyway, happy birthday! I am back in another world. Anatatachi, daijoubu? You guys, are you alright? Oh, that hurts. Huh? そうか。このコンパクトが俺らの So this is where the compact took us. So, We got the 鏡のかけらがはまった壊れたコンパクトは赤いコンパクトになっている。So, it became the red compact, as the mirror shard and the broken compact were combined. ここはビンゴ、ここ、Child Makiの森だわ。It's, Child Maki's forest. あなたたち、どうして戻ってきたの？カンドリはどうしたの？ It's like, how did you guys return? What happened to Kandori? おばさんこそ、どうしてここにいるんですか？ Like, you know, the same could be said to you. How come you're in a place like this? よくわからないの。あなたたちと、また、マキの声が聞こえた気がして、I don't really understand it. After I sent you guys through, I thought I could still hear Maki's voice. And, as soon as I understood, it's like and suddenly when I came to, or like when I suddenly realized it, I was here. あなたたちこそなぜ戻ってきたの？ Like, how come you guys returned? 俺が説明しましょう。実は、so he's gonna explain. カクカクシカジカ。Kaku kaku shika jika is the sound effect of just explaining something, of just the whole thing. So it's like, まさかそんなことが。じゃあ、マキはどうなるんです？ So she's like, so if that's the case, well, with Maki, what's gonna happen to Maki? 解けばよくて、なんか悪くすれば。Not looking good, but 何とかならないんです。これじゃあ、so it's like she can't let it here. おばさん、落ち着きなって、俺たちがそのために戻ってきたんですよ。So like, so you need to calm down. The reason we're back here is to stop that. Don't worry. きっと何とかしますから。So, don't worry. We're gonna do something about it. ありがとう、皆さん。Thank you, everybody. Mai's voice. Little cryings. 今のはマキの声？このいるのは It's like I could hear it over through the, over the wall. 行こうぜ。Sonomura, 何かしてる? It's like, the little Sonomura might know something. 待て、私も連れて行ってください。私はマキの。So it's like, please, wait. Bring me to, I am her mother after all. There's no way that I could, stay away with her suffering. いいでしょう。ただし、この村は、so basically, like, there's no way that, like, we can guarantee your safety in this forest, though. 構いません。I don't mind. そういうことだ。行くぞ。Nakamori. So it's like, alright. That being said, let's go then. Nakamori, let's have the parent meet their child. Beforehand, though, I'm gonna have us go to outside and visit a velvet room and shops and crap. Because holy crap, that needs to be done. And I'll probably do that in another section after this. I think this will be a good, I'll talk to these folks. Maybe go outside to an Agostia tree and get all that done. So let's go. Hehe, いいよ、フクロさんじゃねえか。美人だしよ。Mark, do you just have a thing for moms? I'm kind of wondering, You know, he's a good mom. 俺の袋はうるせえだけなんだけど、ちゃんといいだろうな。You know, it's like, she's kind of annoying, but she lives, you know, properly. And she's got to be alive. 簡単に死ぬの。She's not someone to take things dying that easily. そうや。私の喋り方おかしい？そうや。It's like, do you think that the way I talk is weird? 前の方が良かった。And you can either respond, did you like the way she talked before? And it's like, 今のままでいい. And you can say, it's like, I think the way you talk now is fine. And I'm gonna answer, I think the way you talk now is fine. よかった。変に思われたらどうしようって気になってなの。Oh, that's so good. I was worried, you know, if you thought that I was kind of like being weird, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh yeah, thanks. 彼女のような女性を本物というかな。She really is like very much like the I guess I would say like the archetypal image of a mother. 俺は母親の誕生日するしなんな。Like, I actually don't know my mom's birthday. 恥にいても山奥には担任同然だったしな。伝えられな金と物だけだった。You know, outside of Yamaoka, you know, within my household, I was only given money and things. So like he basically has no idea what his parents are really like at all. Like it is like old-fashioned like European monarchy like bullshit shit that his family has put him through. 猫森、彼女は必ずその村に合わせるんだ。俺たちの命に伝えてもな。So it's like, Nekomori, we are going to, you know, find her, even if we have to kind of like use our lives to do so. So there we go. Properly motivated, but the other half of the town is now blacked out forever. Mai has gone. We can't go back to that black market anymore, so I bought a bunch of that stuff because there is no going back. Nope. Not to the darker side of your heart. No. Ain't going back to my... Looks like I'll still be encountering the Deva Yuga demons out in the town now.
Yuki. け。
Still the guy. That will put a nice cap on this. Ooh. Where a lot actually happens. So let's put a save. Put an end to this one for this evening. Next episode, or next section of this is probably gonna have a bit of administrative work. I'm gonna need to update a whole bunch of equipment, personas, and all that jazz. Oh boy. What a fun time that will be. Then we plumb the forest for our dear friend Maki, with her mother in tow. So, till then, be well.